Hey guys, and welcome to the ActionJackson reaction. Today we're going to be checking out the challenge battles that happened last week to see which teams were able to seal their chance to go to the live championships. Series 1 in North America was Necrolite versus Nemesis Titan. Necrolite had a very tough split in the Evil 8, with star player Lightning T not playing a single regular season game. With him unavailable to play in challenge battles also, this was a great opportunity for Titan to show their stuff.
Hard's has kind of been more the pincushion. He's always in the front, he's always taking the damage, he's always getting the hooks, but now he's in the front here. Now he's trying to provoke that. We do got a death from above. It does split. Nice big stuns with the Quibbles here as Riesco is looking for those kills, but he has, again, gotten silence up. Now he's going to be he's already hit the buttons, but he's off to the side. No support here for his team, and he is just going to drop alongside. This Lance is just going to be gasping.
The 0-4 Saw not really doing the work.
Titan managed to take Game 1, but Necrolite answered in Game 2. They actually surrendered their Game 3 though, and with their backs against the wall, Necrolite were unable to resist the might of the attack by Titan, and Titan locked in a spot alongside their sister team in the live championships. The next series was between ARDENT AURORA and Gangstar's Sirius, both teams who had been in the previous challenge battle. ARDENT, formerly known as Sweet and Sour, had maintained their spot in the Evil 8, while Gangstar's Sirius dropped into the Challenger Series.
And it's going to actually get some kills now, finally, on the board.
That's actually going to be the block there. That's not no silence. Yeah, you got to be careful now going into this one, but there's the Crucible. No hook, no hammer. And Mac Daddy B, he's now on the retreat, but did Suki go in too deep? Another big breath coming through, and Polly not gonna burn down. Wizard Sib saying no to that, gets the root and the kill. And
the portal's in. Fuji looking for a kill, but Yazur just takes the portal back out and is going to be able to now put some damage.
Moving into Game 1, ARDENT came out of the gates looking stronger than ever. Gangstars got pushed to an all-or-nothing Game 3 very quickly.
Although he has the money for it, just not going to have the opportunity to bake it. They're up against the wall. The silence went through.
Although Gangstars had some moments of brilliance, ARDENT managed to defeat the storied Gangstars lineup and get a team back into the live championships for the first time since ARDENT Axiom in autumn. The final match of the day was bound to excite as the fallen champions of Spring Season Hammer's Velocity fought for their championship slot up against Team Parallel.
Low, use that Hellfire already. Zeo looking for that stutter, gets right up next to Gabe Bizzles. Good fortified health. That's it for Kestrel. Off to the side, Aloha still dealing with Blank, but Blank will actually get the better. Zeo just puts him down, and now Sakai once more ping-pong, and he now have that silence going through.
Game 1 was nail-biting, with Parallel pushing all the way up to the base of Velocity, who, just able to defend, managed to push back and take the first game.
Will Parallel go for this fight? They're looking for it, but they're taking a lot of damage. They're getting a lot onto Aloha, though.
Yeah, but Shen...
Regaining their composure in Games 2 and 3, Velocity managed to keep themselves in contention for another championships title.
Against Sakai and Blank.
And Hammers are just getting closer and closer to those live championships. Another big forced accord.
Yeah, but, some really nice...
Thanks again for watching the Challenge Battle recap for North America. Be sure to check out the recap for Europe and also to tune in this weekend to see where our Evil 8 teams will get seeded as we move ever closer towards the Summer Live Championships.